I'm a Malaysian, but I'm from Malacca. So if you look back into the history, that Malaysian history came from Malacca. So I'm very proud of that. Yeah.
To be quite honest, in Malaysia, I identify myself as Sabahan first, Malaysian second. But if I'm overseas, I of course identify myself as Malaysian first.
When I'm overseas, usually I say I'm Chinese Malaysian because people are always wondering like, why do I look like Chinese or I speak Chinese. So yeah, usually I say I'm Chinese Malaysian. In Malaysia, you don't really need to tell people what you are, right?
Yeah.
Just, I'm from KL. But, yeah.
But whenever I come over to KL, I mean, I always get that question, people asking if they find out I'm from Sabah, they will ask me what my race is. And that's a question that in Sabah you never get. And here, everybody wants to know, oh, you're from Sabah, so what's your race? I mean, how can, they're Punjabis in Sabah, you know, things like that. And so, yeah, I think that's very weird. People are very concerned about race, I feel, when I come over here.
Kadang orang lain dia akan lihat saya sebagai satu Malaysia juga. Sebab dia tahu saya adalah seorang Malaysia dan sebahagian daripada mereka. Itu saya pasti. Pada saya, kalau ada setengah yang melihat saya sebagai Melayu, saya tak kisah. Sebab Melayu adalah salah satu daripada ciri-ciri yang menyumbang pada menjadinya satu Malaysia. Malaysia ni kita adalah satu benda di mana kita kaum yang pelbagai. So takkan jadi Malaysia bila kaum ni semua tak bersatu. Itu pendapat saya lah.
I mean, I'm Nyonya, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I think that as a Malaysian, doesn't matter what colour my skin is. If I went under the sun a bit longer, I might look a bit darker, right? But at the same time, I'm Malaysian, so that's not to be confused with any sort of race or anything else. My nationality, my race is Malaysian, so that's how I identify myself. We have come to a point where we don't really see ourselves as differentiated according to race anymore. Like a good example would be yesterday I was at the Backstreet Boys concert, right, and we were all like just rocking it out, and you know there was a Malay girl next to me, and next to me was an Indian guy with his Chinese girlfriend. And it doesn't matter because we were all just like, you know, singing along the BSB, and like whenever like Nick Carter was here, the Malay girl would like, hey, Nick Carter, Nick Carter. So I mean, I think ethnically we don't really have that kind of like barriers, but unfortunately there are parties or there are groups that keep fueling racial tensions among us, and that is wrong. That is like, you know, trying to create a wound or trying to create a wound out of a wound that is healing.
Okay, usually people would ask me, where you from? So I'll be like, I'm Sabahan. So yeah, usually that's what I will tell people, I'm a Sabahan. So yeah.
When I was a teenager, you know, like every other teenagers kan, they would like to be part of something, yeah? Like to be identified something kan.
As a group.
So as I'm 32 now, as I'm getting older, I think there's nothing much about it lah. Mostly kita semua sama je, you know.
I think that's what's make everything beautiful. I mean, God made humans diversified. So even in the Quran, it's stated that God created humans diversely so that we can know each other.
Macam I dibesarkan daripada kecil, suasana banyak Chinese, Indian, Malay, sekolah pun sama kan.
Bahasa sama.
Yeah. So I love everybody. I tak ada macam my mum pun tak ada cakap okay, you tak boleh kawan dengan orang Cina sebab dia orang macam ni. Jangan kawan dengan orang India macam ni. No. My mum taught me very well.
I think in the 50s, 40s, the relationship I think was better, but now it's also getting better because we understand each other more.
Even though we are Indians or Malays or Chinese, we are Malaysian first because we have a certain distinct culture that we carry with ourselves. The slang that we use, the way we carry ourselves, the swag, it's Malaysian. So
we are Malaysian. But all of us are from KL, so we grew up and basically we stay here and also we hang out here. So we are pure KLian. So far we have quite good relationship with others ethnic, Chinese, Malay, and also others from Sabah and Sarawak. I think it shouldn't be a big issue, but although some of the things that when they advertise about problems, so people tend to talk about it, but actually we are doing okay because we socialize with everyone.
We are Malaysian.